Hello, Stats. Welcome to going through graphing histograms with a little video here. We're going to start off by organizing our data. The first thing I'm going to do is identify my lowest and my highest values in here, which are 60 and 84. I'm going to start listing them. So 60 is my first one. And then I'm going to go through, and 65 is going to be my next value. Trying to do this as quickly as possible. Then 67. Then comes 68 and 71, 72. I'll cross those out. 73. I think I have 1, 2, 3 73s. And then you're going to go to 74. And then 75, and I think there's 1, 2 more 75s, and then I have 2 76s, and 2 77s, and finally my 84. I should have 18 pieces of data. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my highlighter and I'm going to highlight the units. So notice the class size is from 60 to less than 65. So I'm going to go up just one of those. And then my next class is from 65 to 70. The next class is from 70 to 75. Less than 75, so you're not going to include that one. The next class is from 75 to less than 80. And then finally I have my 84. So then I'm going to record how many are in each class. So the first one has 1, the second one has 3, the next one has 6, the next one has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm back down to 1. Next thing I'm going to do is come over here and label height in feet of black cherry trees. And frequency. I'm going to put in my markings for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is my highest. So here's my 5. I like to label that. And then I'm going to start drawing my graph. So 1, and then up 3, and then go up 6, and then for the next interval up 7, and finally 1. And I have my histogram completed. So that's like drawn together. It looks like it's skewed left. My outliers are none. My spread, actual spread from the data is from 84 minus 60, so that's 24 feet. But if I'm just using my histogram, the histogram spread is actually from 85 down to 60, which would be 25 feet. I would take either answer because they're both in terms. It just depends on if you see the actual data or not, and so we can take that into consideration. The median is my preferred measure of center, so I'm going to go up here to my data since I have 18. 18 divided by 2, I'm going to count in to the 9th piece of data. It's exactly even, so I should have 9 on both sides. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So down on this right side, I'll also have 9, but you can also cross off each, like do the cross off method. That works as well. So you're going to take this 73 and 74, add them together, and divide by 2. So you get 73.5. So that's my median, 73.5 inches. So that's that first side. If you need to pause or anything, be sure that you're pausing and going through it. Wanted to give you some, if you're catching on quickly, you don't have to pause. All right, on the back side, and you can try to do this on your own. This is from your notes on the from the notes. You can try to like see if can I fill this out on my own, and then you can, so feel free to pause and try to fill it out, or just follow along right here. Just want to remind you that bar graphs are for categorical data. Notice the categories, they can be in any order. There's gaps always, and then histograms are for continuous quantitative data. Quantitative data is like the numerics. There's no gaps. We're showing ranges, and it's continuous. So down here, I'm asking you to look at, just kind of read the data. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is like take a look for interval size. So we're looking here and we notice that this is split into 3 parts. So since this is 30, those intervals must be 10, and that's the average SAT score. Is that range of 10. SAT math. So that's the range. It goes from 0 to 10. The shape is skewed right. It looks like the outliers, and you're going to go like, well, that's 90 to 100 in that score. And then the best measure of center is going to be median because it's skewed. It also has an outlier. This one, notice it goes from 1 to 2, 3 to 5. That is an interval size of 2 minutes. The shape is skewed left. And there are no outliers, so none. Best measure of center is still that median because of the skew. Next, we have this number of eruptions in duration in seconds. Those are going 200 to 225, so that interval size is 25 seconds. The shape is somewhat symmetric. And there are no outliers, none. Best measure of center would be mean because of our symmetric shape. If you have questions, feel free to stop in and ask questions. Have a great day.